True, Verlaine himself found profound beauty in these spaces. He believed tenderness and emotion matter above all.
Indeed. He valued sensitivity?
Yes. He sensed a connection, a whisper of faith. Yet he struggled to fully embrace it. It was a beautiful, unresolved conflict.
Unresolved conflict is often just another name for a house built on sand.
Verlaine's whisper is lovely to hear in the morning breeze, but what does it say when the winter gales arrive?
Perhaps it says that the gale itself is part of the music. Why must every feeling be a pillar? Is there no room in your faith for that clings to these trees? It is soft. It is yielding. It is gentle.
Yielding is a virtue only if you are yielding to the truth. I find that many seek tenderness because they are afraid in that the water of the solid.
And you? I suppose you prefer the stone of the fountain base?
I prefer the stone that gives the water its path. Without the fountain structure, the water would just be a muddy puddle beneath our boots. My peace isn't found in a beautiful conflict, Lucien.
It is found in the anchor.
Exactly. Jesus, the anchor is the only one gentle enough to handle my heart.
Yet strong enough to hold your soul still.
Yes.
A faith that stands, rather than a faith that sighs. It sounds less like a poem and more like a fortress.
It is a sanctuary, Lucien. And every sanctuary needs a foundation.
You see this water, Lucien? It is perfectly sensitive. It yields to every curve of the stone. It doesn't fight. It flows. It is the very definition of the tenderness your poets crave.
It is beautiful, Célestine. It is free. It has no edges.
But the water is free to be gentle. Oh, look closer. Only because the stone is firm enough to hold it. Without this fountain's rigid structure, the water would be nothing.
A muddy stain, too. A muddy stain.
Oh, just ignore him. What does he know?
A muddy stain. There you go, sharing your wisdom again.
You make the truth sound
Heavy.
What a strange dream. I wonder what it means.
The light is changing. Everything beautiful seems to fade so quickly.
Only the things that aren't tied down, Lucien. The sun sets, but the foundation remains. Even in the dark, the stone is there under your feet.
What a strange dream. She held my arm.
These easel stands upon the dusty attic floor, beside the heavy latch of a bolted copper door. I dip the sable brush into a well of lead and gray, to wash the phantom fingerprints of yesterday away. In the studio light of 1874, I am learning what the hollow silence is for. He told me I was nothing but a canvas for his pride, a mirror for the vanity he carried deep inside. With silver-tongued precision he would dictate every line, claiming that my vision was by right of nature, his not mine. Across us in the gaslights flicker low and cold, while I struggle with the secrets that the pavements hold. The scripture speaks of beauty rising from the heap of ash, a steady hand to mend the jagged psychological gash. I look toward the steeple where the bells begin to chime, trading earthly bondage for a mercy more sublime. Oh, Célestine, the oil and water will not ever blend. The portrait of the narcissist has come to a bitter end. I am painting out the shadows of a fabricated grace, seeking out the image of a much more holy face. Through the valley of the manipulation and of fear, the brushstroke of the healer makes the living water clear. Colors that I'm only learning now, wiping off the sweat of manipulation from my brow. He claimed to be the master, he claimed to be the light, but left me navigating through and suffocating night. Now the turpentine is stripping back the layers of the lie. Underneath the varnish is a vast and open sky. A story of a daughter who survived an iron fist. I praise the crimson adder where the wounding used to be, knowing that the truth is what has finally set me free. The cobblestones are damp beneath the carriage and the wheel, as I find a quiet courage to admit the things I feel. The scripture speaks of beauty rising from the deep of ash, a steady hand to...
The truth they twisted will now make you free. You no longer have to perform for his approval. Find your rest.